All right, hello YouTubers out there in the ATV world. I said I wasn't going to come back at you until about the end of summer, let you know how different tires and all that's done, after breaking it in and everything. But a little bit sooner than that. As I said in my first video, I picked it up Easter's Friday before Easter 2025 here. And the next week, I ordered some tires to come because, as I said, I was going to go up a size, and I did, to 27. And these are a McKinley. As I said in my first video, I think, no, I didn't say that. I didn't know what I thought I was getting swamp lights, but these are a McKinley tires. So I don't know if I pointed that out or something, if I come back with a short, but I don't know if I did. But anyway, the tires come in, ordered tires. Ordered them on Thursday or Friday. They popped up on Sunday, said they were coming out for delivery. So I got, well, they did. They showed up like they did on time. They got there. Well, I got out there, and I said, well, I'm going to go ahead and jack the four-wheeler up, get the tires and wheels off so I can take them, have them changed out. The tires changed out on it, and I get down, and I took pictures of it. I took a lug nut off, and I was like, wait a minute, and I looked back, and I was like, it's bent, and I got back a little bit and looked at all of them were bent. The ones on the other side were all bent, and most of them on the front, but one, like it was like two on one side and one on the other, that was bent. So we seem to believe, and I do too, because that's what I was telling them, I don't think the studs were seated correctly in the hub. They wasn't seated all the way down in the hub correctly or something, and they probably got cocked in there somehow. But anyway, they just went ahead and replaced all four hubs. So problem solved, to let you know. And got it right back to me. They had it a week, got it right back to me. They, done real good down there at Pro X. I can't say nothing about that. They did exactly what they said they'd do. And but other than that, the tires are good on it. It's just a size up, 27 instead of a 26. A little bit more aggression. Like I said, that's like a swamp light pattern. But this is a McKinley, but not a swamp light, so it's a little bit different. It's same looking tire, but it's a little bit different. And the only thing I know, just like everybody else, I'll try to make it short, complains about this location of the inlet here for that belt. And I kind of do too, just in a little bit of water like this. When you're going across, this ain't nothing but about 6 to 8 inches probably, if that. Go, right here in the center of it, and going down through there, you might get to about a foot, but this is all shallow around through here. There's a couple just little pockets where it's washed out on a corner or something, but that's just riding right here though on the trail. We just go across right here on the trail and come back out here. We're on the main trail that goes around, but anyway, that's all the riding, we do. I don't do nothing crazy. I don't sink them, bury them, go out there and try to flip them over, climb a mountain with them, I do what I know I can do and just ride and have fun, enjoy them. But I just want to come at you with that about the lug nuts and stuff. Pro X did good. They got all that resolved, got the four-wheeler back to me. I picked it up today. And I want to touch on something else. The rack here, I mentioned in my first video about it, probably, I believe. What's funny is just the difference between the models, whether you got one that's painted or one with the seat or the ultimate, or it's the premium they call it. But see, this one was basically, this was a premium. It comes with a front bumper. It didn't come with a back bumper, but they had it on it in the showroom. Got the bumper. I said, nope, leave it on. I want it with that bumper. But then it doesn't come with this back rail for the rack, and you have to buy this separate. Now, the guy was telling me, no, you're going to need this because this is where that bar bolts off of this. Well, this is different. It does not. And you can actually just buy these two left and right rail and mount it down and still have this open for your box or to have something hang off if you wanted to. So there you go. That's the guy was telling me that, so I'm taking back bolts. About $40 in bolts that I didn't even need, but we ordered them. So I said, nope, I'd rather have them, and you know, just in case. And anyway, put the rack on it. I think it looks a lot better now with the rack. I don't know if I can get back here where I don't walk off in the water here, but there you go. It's a better look at it with the 27-inch tires on it now. I didn't upgrade the wheels, just the regular stock wheels, just fine. And from the lowest point on this four-wheeler, which is in the center here, I am 15 inches clearance under there. I think it was 14 3/4 clearance to the bottom. So that give me a good little bit more of a lift there. And my springs, the coils are turned all the way to their stiffest setting on this unit. I turned all them up. And I, you know, rechecked all my points again on this thing. But yeah, I'm gonna have to do something about that too. I can sacrifice that back box if I need be, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do something a little bit different. I'm already thinking about it, and every time I think of a way to do it where it's perfect and not like just something throwed up there and zip tied on, but it's gonna go with that, and that'll still be its intake. Anyway, we will figure it out. I'm already working on that, because I don't like it. Water just slings, and mud or whatever can sling right up in there and everything else. I do not like it. So we're going to do something about that. That's the only complaint I can probably have about this unit right now. It wasn't nothing. It didn't have nothing to do with them wheel hubs or anything, but just that right there, you know. And but other than that, I love these things, the way they handle. And when you know you get out there in the trails and you start opening them up out there, real smooth. You know, from throttling in and out, it's starting to break in now. I ain't running it hard or nothing. It's just now starting to break in, and it's about to get its first oil change and everything. So, yeah, there we go. But anyway, just wanted to come at you with that. It was just odd. That was, you know, just defect or something. And I would assume a machine would have been putting him, that puts him in them hubs, them studs. Maybe a man does, I don't know. But anyway, problem solved. And we'll get back with you at the end of summer. You know, like I said, use it for work almost every week. You know, just something small, nothing big. You know, just moving wood around. Usually pull my little wood trailer or something. And that's about it. And that's why I needed a little bit more aggressive tire than them other tires. Well, they're okay, but they're just not aggressive enough for me when I want to do trail riding. You know, be able to go through the mud a little bit easier. It's just anything this should be able to handle as a trail riding machine, you know. But yeah, it's so far so good. We'll get back with you at the end of summer. Thanks for looking.